Right folks, this is Iss Pro Evolution 98 on the PS1, running on the PS Classic emulator. Follow my other videos if you want to know how to load up all your own games onto that emulator. I've got 60 games on this memory stick. Let's get straight into this. Now this game looks crummy, it looks absolutely horrendous, and it's fast. It's very fast. I played this yesterday and sadly it didn't save, but I've lost just about every single game in this, playing as England, so I want to do a bit better today, and now I think I know what I'm doing. I might have a chance, but as you can see, even against Saudi Arabia, it's going to be tough. So I've got people like Paul Interland, Shearer and David Beckham on my side. Paul Scholes here on the ball. And Sheringham here. Early chance. Now I've got to stick these chances away because this game is so tough. You think, yeah, of course it is. I'm on level 3 of 6. There's various levels on here, but I'm on level 3. And I remember I started this yesterday on the first game against Jamaica and thought, this is easy. I'm going to just clobber these teams because it's just easy to retain possession. But then they came back and beat me 3-2. And then I got walloped by Brazil. In the International League, you don't get any substitutions on this version of the game. This is before Pro Evolution Soccer started coming out, and I've got the version of that on the PS1. It's pretty crummy. This isn't a bad game to play. It's very arcade, as you can see. Is it better than the SNES version? Well, this is the second, or in fact, the original SNES ISS Deluxe did come out on the PlayStation 1, and then ISS Pro came out, and then this is ISS Pro 98. So this is the third game from the ISS series to come out on the PS1, and this is where it kind of had that kind of pace and it had that sort of pace and excitement about it, which they then began to get rid of because they wanted it to become more authentic. So I think as football games went along, they sort of wanted to become a little bit more realistic, and they lost that kind of fun element, and that's a bit of a shame really, because none of the big guys like FIFA or Pro Evo have looked at trying to get that fun element back, and I think there's a niche there to have something where it is fun enough to have that dynamic arcade style, but have a little bit of longevity, just like this has, where you've got league modes and stuff like that. You know, this is a good balance, and I think with good graphics nowadays, I mean, looking at this on the big screen, it's a bit grainy. But it plays well. You know, this is on analog, so digital controls, so no analog sticks. This is just on the old D-pad, which is directional pad, and it's 0-0. So not really a lot going on in this opening game, but just stick with me. How much injury time will this referee allow? That beats the marker. He's bringing the ball forward. Good cross. He's punched it out. He tries the shot. The keeper's blocked it. Oh, chance out there for that other game. I'm going to rattle right on to some more action. So this does look like it's 0-0. Yeah, this is 0-0. Let's get you straight on to some more action. So I'll show you a few highlights coming up. Don't go anywhere. Chance there for Beckham, or Beckham as he's called in this game. He's got past his man, floated into the near post. He's headed it clear. The cross swings in. That's gone for a corner. So there's the first goal, folks, of this league campaign for me. Shot from way out from whoever fumbled, and Shearer taps it in. So that's 1-0. Oh dear, and there you go. It's just a run I couldn't contend with, and the finish, bottom corner. Chance there towards the end of the match, but how was that cleared away? We're right at the end of the match against Saudi Arabia, this is, or against, is it Iran? Oh no, it's matey in. Game 4, folks, now against Bulgaria. All the kits look to be similar, don't they? Got teams I'm playing against, but I've won one game, I've drawn 2, so I'm not doing bad. But Bulgaria are probably going to be tougher opposition than what I've come up against so far, so we shall see. Again, serious bottom corner, come on, have that. So I suppose I better give a review of the game, really. Oh God, wow. So the system itself, the PlayStation Classic, just for the convenience of being able to go and load all these ROMs, get them off the net and basically load them, means that the console itself don't take up very much room at all. It's, you know, it costs you about 30 quid, so come on, did you see the little step inside by Shearer there? What a go. Let's see that again. So the console's great. This is a sort of 7 out of 10 game, that's what I say. The problem is with this is they went Pro Evolution. They tried to make it all more authentic with the Master League, which on the PlayStation 2 was amazing, but on the PS1 they didn't really upgrade it. They just rebranded it, and it didn't really work on the PS1. It's the truth. With Tony Adams, the plays this guy. It's very authentic, this game. And Sharon, look at this, look. Oh, he's going to go around the outside. So they tried to make it into something it really wasn't, because some of the old PS1 games did come out late, you know, later than some of the early PS2 games. You know, they brought them out of sort of trying just to keep their punters happy for the last few minutes. Now, what they unfortunately did was they should have kept the Pro Evolution sort of way of the menus and the branding and all that, but maybe kept this game here, because this is the best one on the PS1 without a doubt. You play the more, you just have fun playing this game, whereas the other games are frustrating. I'll give you a review of that another time. Oh, what a header. Sheringham and Shearer there, or Shearer and Sheringham combining. It's quite a good game. Oh no, back in it. Let's see that again. Not sure what the defender was doing there. Dear oh dear, right at the end of the half, just hanging on. No way. Let's see that again. Tony Gubber with the commentary here, folks, absolutely as keen as they come. Tony Gubber, of course, he of Norman Whiteside fame, if anyone knows what I'm on about. There you go, folks. So that is Iss Pro 98 on PlayStation 1. Brazil are top of the league. Okay. catch you guys on the PlayStation Station flip side. I couldn't have said it better myself.